Ian's family looks at me as though I am the antagonizer in our relationship, and although I will admit, I know that I have toxic traits. I don't think his family understands his mental health and how bad it really is. His family sees me as a scapegoat and they give Ian a pass.
One person that has seen this drama unfold from the beginning is Ian's mother, Pamela. Now, she has some strong feelings about this situation and who is to blame.
I have only seen my grandchildren a handful of times since they've went into foster care, and that's been 1.5 years. I do not believe the situation with CPS was fair to them at all. It's very heart-wrenching not knowing when you're going to get your kids back. Ian absolutely loves his kids. He would never hurt any of them. His kids love him. I blame Jessica because she started doing drugs. It's not okay for her to be on drugs when she's with the kids. I believe that Ian and Jessica are very toxic together. Jessica constantly nags. I describe it as a chihuahua that just comes at and just doesn't stop until Ian gets mad. I believe that Jessica does push Ian's buttons, and then once he's there, she just doesn't stop. Ian is not stable right now, and I hate to say that about him. He doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a place to live. Ian needs his kids back in his life full time so that he can get his life turned around. His mental health has declined since all this has started. I believe the best scenario for these kids is to be back with their parents, even if it's Jessica that gets them back.
Pamela, thank you for joining us.
Hi.
You say if there's blame to be assigned here, you think it's Jessica.
Yes.
You've described her as being like a chihuahua.
Oh, yeah. When she starts, she just don't know when to shut up.
Is like a
I'm
pit
talking
bull.
right
now. I know
now.
you're talking, but they said I can speak up, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you say I push his buttons when I try to walk away from the situation, and he constantly texts me for attention and texts me and texts me and texts me. So I'm not the only one that picks and picks and picks. You need to look at what your son does too. I'm not the only one that has a problem here. Your son likes to pick at me too. Open your eyes. I have admitted to my wrongdoings.
Are you done? I'd like to talk to Dr. Phil.
Yeah, well, you just like to interrupt everybody, so I guess you may go ahead.
Wow. I forgot what the question was.
You place the blame on Jessica.
Yes. When they got taken away, she was doing drugs. She even called my daughter one day and asked if she could come help her pick up the kids because she was day tripping.
How many children do you have?
I have 5.
You have 5 children?
Yes,
And how many moms?
4 moms.
Out of the 5, you have custody of how many?
I don't really have custody of any of them. I get to see them.
Okay, so you have 5 children from 4 mothers.
You have rights with 2 of them.
You can interrupt her, but
Sorry.
you can't interrupt me.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to be rude, but yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
has
still
his
doing
rights.
You're still doing it.
Sorry.
So you have 5 children from 4 moms and custody of none.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.